What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Shop Talk. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the first round matchup between the New York Knicks and the Detroit Pistons. We're going to talk predictions and we're just going to chat a little bit. This game is scheduled, first game of the playoffs. The six-seeded Detroit Pistons against the number three seed New York Knicks. Takes place Saturday, I believe at 6 p.m. Let's talk a little bit about it. So there's a lot of chat going on, and rightfully so, that the New York Knicks should really be worried. We will talk a little bit about that. I will give my prediction on this series uh, and what I think will take place. Also, y'all go down in the comment section. Leave your predictions in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get right into it. So right now, uh, the first round series against the Detroit Pistons will take place this Saturday, game one. And like I said, it's a lot of talk that the Knicks need to worry. Uh, the Pistons for the regular season beat the New York Knicks 3 out of 4 games. Um, and Cade has been pretty much uh, playing like an all-star this season. Um, we all know the Detroit Pistons last year was one of the worst teams in the league. I think they finished with 14 games last year, and this year they won 44. So it was definitely a big turnaround. They also are a very physical team, um, very physical. And the Knicks are more of a finesse team. They more of a skill finesse team. Now, what we think is going to happen? I'm going to give you my prediction first. I'm taking the Knicks in 6. Uh, I believe it's going to be a physical game. I believe the Knicks will pull us out in 6 games. Uh, and, Knicks got the home court advantage. Um, I don't know. Well, we're going to see. The first game is really going to tell us a lot. Game one will tell us a lot. It's going to be at the Mecca at Madison Square Garden. Is the Pistons ready for that um, environment? I don't know. They do got some couple of vets on their team. They got some players that have been in the playoffs before, but the most part, a lot of them players that's on their team has never even been in the playoff. Um, but I do believe it's going to be a very physical game. Uh, I believe that Jalen Brunson will show up, like he always do, be that clutch player that the Knicks need, and what he has been all year. I don't think nothing's going to change, barring uh, some terrible injury or something like that. Um, but like I said, we'll see. So I got the Knicks in 6. Uh, Now, what happens if we? I want to talk a little bit about what you think will happen if the Knicks somehow uh, lose the series to the Detroit Pistons in regards to, you know, change being made on the Knicks. There's a lot of talk. Tibbs is on the hot seat. Um, you know, all kind of talk is going on. But that's, you know, when that time comes, if the Detroit Pistons are able to win the series, then yeah, it is going to be a lot of talk. I do believe there's going to be changes. Uh, do I think Tibbs is the first to go? I don't know. I don't know, but I believe there will be changes. I know there will be changes if we lose to the Detroit Pistons. The Knicks went out and they built a team to compete with the Boston Celtics. And we lose to the Detroit Pistons, that's not going to be a good look at all. It won't be a good look. But like I said, I got the Knicks at 6. Uh, between Cat and Brunson and OG, I believe they'll be able to pull this series out and most likely meet the Boston Celtics in the second round. What is a failure? What is a failed season? Absolutely, if they lose to Detroit in the first round, it's a failed season. If they get past Detroit and they make it to the second round and they go up against the Boston Celtics and the Boston Celtics find a way to sweep us like they did during the regular season, it's a failed season. If the Knicks pull out the first round and they meet Boston in the second round and we fight hard and we give them a good run and say we lose in 7, I don't think it's a failed season if that happened. Uh, I don't think it's a failed season. Now, like I said, they went out and they built this team to compete with the Boston Celtics, which is something they didn't do this year. Like I said, they swept us for the season series. Uh, and Detroit beat us 3 out of 4. You know, so I don't know if there's going to be changes. I assume there will be if we lose in the first round to Detroit, and if we win and we make it to the second round and we go up against the Boston Celtics and we get swept or we don't compete, uh, I believe there will be some change. Now, what change is going to be made, I don't know, but there's going to be some major change. I believe that. Y'all go down in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Do you believe there'll be some changes? Give me your prediction on this series. What do you think's going to happen? Um, and let's talk about it. But I don't know. I believe it's going to be a good series. I believe it's going to be a tough series. Uh, they're not going to just. We're not going to just walk over Detroit Pistons. Like I said, they played very hard. You got Stewart, you got Cade, you got the Thompson twin. So um, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. Harris is over there. He has playoff experience. We'll see what happened, man. But now tune in Saturday for game 1. I'll be locked in uh, for the whole series. And please, y'all go down in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all prediction is, what y'all think might happen. Also, let me know what you think a failed season is for the New York Knicks. Um, and like always, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. It's your boy. I'm out.